Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'll be taking you through one of my most recent Sephora hauls and doing a little bit of a review on the products that I purchased. If you do like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos like this. Getting into the end of summer now, so we have a bit of a mixture of products. I'm still trying to hold on for dear life to summer, so there's a lot of like fun, colorful lip products in here, as well as some more year-round items. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys have purchased this summer. What are you loving? What do I need to try out? As you guys know, I'm a total product junkie and I love testing out new beauty products. There's a creepy man in a white truck outside of my house right now, so I only have my windows like half open. Typically I like a lot more natural light for my videos, but now I have my soft boxes like super close to me. It is 1,000,000 degrees in here, so let's just get into the video, and I might have to put my hair up because it is quite warm. Let's get into the first product here. We have the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. This is a makeup melting and smoothing cleansing balm. I love the packaging. I mean, my whole cupboard could just be Glow Recipe products just for the aesthetic alone. The papaya scent is also quite nice. It's very light. Like, I used to work when I was a teenager at a bubble tea store, and the papaya flavoring and like the powder smelled like perfume. It was super, super strong. But this papaya scent is so nice and light. It is not offensive whatsoever when you use it, and I really like the consistency of the cleansing balm. You guys have probably used the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm, and I feel like that one almost has like a grittiness to it. It feels kind of like a Vaseline with a bit of a grit. I know that sounds super strange, but comparing the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm to the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm, it's like two different worlds. This is, you know, a little bit more expensive than the Clinique one, I believe, but it really does feel worth it. It feels super, super smoothing on the skin. My face felt really soft after I did my double cleanse. And yeah, this really is just a delight to use. I'm just gonna read to you some of the highlighted ingredients for the cleansing balm. So the papaya enzymes are meant to smooth, resurface, and soothe the skin. The papaya seed oil keeps skin hydrated, and the blueberry extract protects skin against environmental stressors. So I don't know about the blueberry extract part, but I can definitely say the papaya enzymes help to hydrate and smooth my skin. Like I said, my skin felt really smooth after I did my double cleanse, and typically when I use like my Shuamura cleansing oil or my Clinique Take the Day Off, I don't really notice my face feeling smooth after I cleanse. It's typically after I moisturize, but not after I cleanse. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this product so far. It feels really... What is going on? I don't know if you just heard that, but Siri started talking to me. Why am I having such a creepy day? Anyway, I'm really enjoying this product so far. The scent is lovely and refreshing, and the product feels great on the skin. A few more skincare bits. I went a little bit crazy with the Laneige lip sleeping mask. So when I found out that the sweet candy was still available, I know this came out around the holiday season, and I believe it sold out, and because it was limited edition, I didn't think that it would make a return, but it did. I happened to see some available on the Sephora website, so I picked one up. I haven't actually used this particular scent yet. Oh my god, it smells so good. I honestly cannot wait to use this. This kind of smells like... This smells really familiar. It kind of reminds me of maybe like a strawberry candy. The scent smells really, really familiar. Definitely smells like candy. It reminds me of those little strawberry gummy candies, the ones that are just like your typical red with the green top. That's what it smells like to me. Or maybe like a strawberry marshmallow, because it feels like a little bit like creamy and milky. It just smells delicious. I am such a fan of the lip sleeping mask from this brand. I mentioned in another video that will be coming out soon that I find that I get a little bit of very, very small pimples around my lips if I tend to over apply. meaning that if I get anything outside of my lip area onto my actual skin, I do get a little bit of breakout. Doesn't happen all the time, but something to keep in mind if you were thinking of picking up this product. Maybe you already use it and you've experienced the same thing. I know that I've read this in the reviews before. That is not enough to steer me away from this product because it is so delicious and hydrating and moisturizing. The other scent that I picked up from the Laneige brand is the new Gummy Bear limited edition scent. I believe this just launched in early August, and the purple alone, purple is like my favorite color, I had to have it. The Gummy Bear scent definitely intrigued me, but I have to say this does not smell like gummy bears. It actually smells like, oh my god, I just love these things. Okay, this smells like a delicious, juicy grape push pop. So super nostalgic scent to it. I have worn this one on my lips, and once you apply, you don't really smell it anymore. If you're very sensitive to scents, I don't think this is going to necessarily bother you, but out of the tub, it is so strong and just so yummy. I'm just gonna like sit here for the rest of the video huffing this because I love it so much. After the scent, grape push pop mixed with the Spice Girls Chupa Chups Crazy Dips sucker. Remember the suckers where it was like shaped as a foot and you would dip it in the pop rock? I know a lot of you are probably not even born early enough to experience the Chupa Chups Crazy Dips, especially the Spice Girls limited edition packaging. This smells like the strawberry sucker that came with the Chupa Chups Crazy Dip, and again a mixture between that and the grape push pop. Now let's talk about the actual performance of this. I believe all of the Laneige lip sleeping masks boast the moisture wrap, which is basically a barrier that is going to protect your lips overnight. It's a mixture of hyaluronic acid and minerals that is meant to form a barrier on top of your lips to protect them from getting flaky overnight, and also to leave your lips nice and smooth and supple for when you wake up. What I really love about this mask is that when you apply it at night, you wake up in the morning and there's still some on your lips. That tells me that it is such a high performing and long lasting product. It's the reason why I've gone through maybe 4 or 5 pots of these and will continue to keep purchasing. Also, the fact that I wake up in the morning and my lips are like plump and juicy, and it reminds me of the day after you get your lips done. I love that. So moving right along, I have a couple of paint pots that I wanted to share with you. Definitely differ in price though. So the first one that I want to show you is the Tom Ford Motion Proof Eye Color in the color Abyssinian. So I originally picked this up hoping for something that would be easy to wear, cool toned, something I could just swipe onto my eye and not have to worry about any sort of shading or blending. It looked really easy to use. The only problem that I kind of see with this is that it's a little bit on the dark side. So because I purchased it during the summertime, I haven't really gotten the use out of it that I would have liked because it is a bit of a deeper shade. Definitely looking forward to using this come fall and winter when I think it'll be a little bit more appropriate and just easier to use in my everyday makeup routine. I will show you guys what this actually looks like, at least on my hand. Of course, my camera died just as I was about to swatch this for you. So anyway, I just swatched this on my hand, and it's nice because it's kind of like a cream to powder formula. You have to work with it quite quickly before it starts to dry down. But as you can see here, it is a little bit on the deeper side. So again, it's gonna be really nice for fall, winter, but wasn't exactly what I was looking for right now. I also picked up the much more affordable MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Groundwork. So this I was hoping to pair with my Rowan Summer Disco color. I will just swatch this here for you. It is a little bit more of a creamy consistency, and you do have longer to work with it. It is still very cool toned, but as you'll see here, it's just a little bit more sheer and definitely lighter in color as well, making this a nice option for an everyday eye shade. Next up, we have the Rowan Summer Disco Eye Color. It's really more of a shimmer, and I usually wear it to top up my eye looks. So I find that you can apply it with your fingers, but you really do have to get in there and put a little bit of pressure to really pick up these sparkle particles and to get enough of a layer on your finger. You'll see here, if I just do it gently, that it doesn't really pick anything up. So that's the difference here. So I've applied a little bit to my fingers. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like on top of these two shades. I'm actually wearing it on my eyes right now. So as you can see, it's warmed up both shades quite significantly, and this one is going to be so pretty for fall and holiday. And again, this one just looks a little bit more wearable for every day, but it's such a nice light shimmer on top. It's not these like massive flakes of sparkle that we would have seen in our Bonnie Bell years. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this shadow so far. If you do happen to see it in stock, I would definitely recommend picking it up because it tends to sell it quite quickly. Alright, so next up I picked up 3 shades of the Fenty Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick. That is such a mouthful. I hate the name but love the product. So the 3 shades that I picked up was the Goji Gang, Retro Rose, and Glazed. So all of them are pretty similar in color, but I really enjoy them. They're a nice everyday lip color, and let me tell you, they make your lips look so big and juicy. So let's go ahead and swatch the first one here. This is in the shade Glazed. Really nice packaging, just these kind of like bullet containers. So this is the shade Glazed, very neutral nude, not too warm and not too cool. Really a nice everyday shade. I do find that I have to wear these with a lip liner. I prefer wearing lip liner with most of my lipsticks anyway, but I find that you really need it just to kind of define your lips a bit more, as these are quite sheer. So the next one we have here is Retro Rose, which I believe they define as like a cool toned dusty rose or dusty mauve. That's what that one looks like on. This is definitely a bit more cool toned, and as you can see, a bit more of a rosy color than Glazed. And the last one we have here is my favorite. This is my go-to for my Zoom calls when I'm looking for something just quite neutral, but it's going to make me look a little bit more alive on camera. This one is the Goji Gang, just a little bit deeper than Retro Rose here. Probably my favorite shade of the 3, even though they're all pretty similar. So there's 2 more shades that I want to pick up from this collection. One is Makeup Break, which is like a lighter pink. I think that'd be really pretty for like fresh face days. And I do also want to pick up the Tangerine color. I can't remember what it's called, if it's like Sweet Tang or something like that. It's kind of a little bit closer towards the end of summer now. I'm not sure how much use I'll get out of it just because we're all wearing masks as well, but we'll see how long I can keep my hands off of it. Next up, I purchased this lip liner, which is constantly sold out. It is the Marc Jacobs Pout Longwear Lip Pencil in the shade Nudist. This is just a really pretty true nude. It's not too cool toned, not too warm toned, just a really pretty shade. It is a creamy consistency to put on your lips. It is not one of those lip liners that like tugs at your lips as you apply. It is super, super creamy. And I also really like that it has the twist mechanism to give you more pencil, because I don't always want to take a sharpener around with me, but I find if I apply multiple times throughout the day, I typically need to give myself a little bit more pencil. So I really like how these apply. So I bought this one to go with a lot of the nude colors that I just showed you from the Fenty collection, but I also picked it up to pair with what I'm wearing right now. I feel like on camera right now it looks a little bit more like peachy toned, but this is the Huda Beauty Rendezvous Matte Lipstick. The packaging is quite beautiful on this. This is actually the first time I've ever tried a Huda Beauty lipstick. The color is also like so spot on in terms of the color of the bullet compared to the actual lipstick color. I'll show you what this looks like just on my hand and next to the Nudist. So I thought those 2 colors looked really nice together to kind of line your lips with the Nudist lip liner and then go in with the Rendezvous shade. It does look a little bit more like a pinky, corally pink in person. As you can see, they blend really nicely together. And I just kind of like that like natural your lips but better look when it comes to my lipsticks right now. So let's talk about the performance of this lipstick. So I know that when it comes to mattes, they're meant to last a little bit longer, but when you have a matte with a very cream consistency, which is what this is, you don't expect it to last that long. I think I applied this around about like 12:30 yesterday, and it lasted through my lunch that I had, and I think I reapplied it maybe about 4 o'clock. So again, went through drinks, went through lunch, didn't have to reapply until afterwards. But I really, really like this lipstick color. Super happy with how it feels on the lips, the staying power, and I am looking forward to trying a few more shades from this range. All right, next let's talk about these MAC a Shot of Color lip oils. I picked up the colors Pocketful of Sunshine, Bang Bang Baby, K-Pop Boyfriend, and Punch Drunk Love. So of course, this is another Alana Davison recommendation. I saw her talk about these on her YouTube channel and rave about them on her Instagram stories as well. And I'm always looking to add new lip products to my collection. Apparently, they have been available in the States for almost a year, and they were just released in Canada pretty recently. So if you're in Canada and you haven't seen these, it's because they haven't been here. I'll take you through the swatches as well as my thoughts on these lip oils. Okay, let's start with the lightest shade that I own, which is Bang Bang Baby. This is a really pretty nude peach color. The doe foot applicator, it's kind of on an angle, you can see here, which makes the lip oil super easy to apply. You can get really precise, which is very important when it comes to pigmented lip gloss. This is the shade Bang Bang Baby, and as you can see, it is sheer but buildable. So we have the sheer on the bottom here, and then it's a little bit more dark on the top. Such a pretty color. I think this would actually look really nice over top of what I'm wearing right now. All right, let's try Punch Drunk Love next. This looks like a really pretty kind of rosy color. This one is described as a soft pinkish coral. I don't really get any of the coral on my skin tone. I think this is actually more similar to the Fenty Slip Shine that I was showing you in the color Retro Rose. It is sort of more of a rose color on me with a little bit of a brown undertone. Definitely looking forward to wearing this shade come fall. The next one here is Pocketful of Sunshine, and it's described as a true coral. And it definitely looks like a true coral coming out of the container, whereas the other one, Bang Bang Baby, is more of like a salmon color. Oh wow. This one is super pigmented and definitely a true coral color. A little bit more orange than pink, which is nice to see because typically in lip products you get a more of a pink undertone. I feel like you're not totally seeing the pigmentation of the colors on camera. It's just so hard to capture, but the Pocketful of Sunshine color definitely has some vibrancy to it. All right, last we have K-Pop Boyfriend, which is described as a soft rose pink. I don't know, like in the tube here, this looks pretty fluorescent to me. So I don't know where the soft rose pink is coming from, but let's go ahead. Like, can you see how bright that is? Okay, let's go ahead and do a swatch here. This is super cool tone pink. And again, in real life, it is really like quite fuchsia. Not fuchsia in like a purple way, but fuchsia in like a bright pink way, if that makes sense. One thing to keep in mind with the K-Pop Boyfriend color was I found it was a little bit patchy. So some parts would be super sheer and other parts where maybe you've applied a little bit more came across as very pigmented. So I think for this particular shade, you would be better off to apply it over top of the lipstick to at least give it a bit of a base so it doesn't appear quite as patchy. Other than that, I think that these lip oils are so hydrating. They feel amazing on the lips. And I mean, can we just talk about MAC's scent? The scent on their lip glosses and lip oils has always been my favorite. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing because MAC Morning Glory and Purr were my first lip glosses. I really enjoy the scent of these. It's kind of that like vanilla caramel cupcake scent. I've been wearing these all summer long and I'm looking forward to dabbling with some of the other shades come fall as well. What I want to know from you guys is what colors from the MAC Shot of Color Lip Oils collection do I need in my life? I was really liking the look of Shots, which is kind of that like orangey red color, which I think will look nice in the fall as well. A nice bright red lip. So please let me know your favorites in the comments down below. And have you picked up any of the products that I went over today and what are your thoughts on them? All right guys, that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way through, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you're interested in trying any of the products I talked about today. I've also linked everything in the description box in case you would like to check anything out. Again, thank you so much and we'll see you next time.